guys. So last night, Rosie went live again. Foodie also went live. I watched Foodie's video, well, her live stream. There's nothing. The only thing of any significance that happened over there, is that they had a bunch of people over to help them with, Salah's family estate, or compound as she keeps referring to it. And they left her in charge of the kids. So I guess Foodie's running a daycare now. It couldn't be me. I would never leave my children with her. Um, but Rosie's live, the majority of it was insanely boring to sit through. But there were some interesting parts, and I did grab timestamps. Um, and we will go through that today. I was planning on getting this video out earlier. However, there were different, I guess, fate had different things in mind for me. Will you bring her to me real fast? I got ready to record this morning, and we ended up with a new co-host. This is Miss Morticia. Um, I was outside and she just came right up, and we have been trying to find who she belonged to, and nobody ever claimed her. So we now have this little thing. So since she's staying, we had to go get all the stuff she needed. But my husband is off work today, so she was curled up with him. So now that you have seen all the cuteness, and I hope the cuteness makes up for what I'm about to put you through. By the way, there is a ton of fan background noise. I'm sorry for that. But I do have her chat up, so we can look at that. And we'll get into this. There's some pretty interesting things, that I want to see what everybody thinks about. Okay, Miss Rosie, take it away. That fan, guys, I can't. Between her and Foodie, it's constant.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, girl, hey. Stop tapping. Ugh.
Hello, hello.
You said that already.
Hello, Chill, Sophia. Hello, everybody in the chat prior. Hello, Coffee. Oh, God. Okay. Hello, Leslie, Riri, Kaya, Hella, Edit. What up, what up? Hey, Peyton. Hello, Demry. I'm doing good. Today was productive. So, hello, Julie. Hello, Chick.
The
No, I'm not
vagueness.
sick. I just get like an itchy nose. Like, I think it's an allergies thing. Thank you, Cam. Thank you, Hella. Vibing and thriving. Thank you, Riley. I got this alert on a. Oh gosh, Sophia, I hope everything is okay. Yeah, it can definitely be scary when stuff like that happens. Hello, Candy.
I don't know why she's popping so bad.
Hello, Ruby. Hello, Christine. You hope Jessica is here? There's a few Jessicas that hang out in here. I met my Jessica, and there's a few Jessicas that hang out here. Yeah, yesterday was great. I don't know who that is, Coffee. I don't know who that is. That's a cute color on your girl. Thank you, Sue. Hello, Sierra. You just got a new book. It's called Scythe. Ooh, interesting.
First of all, that is not a good color. It looks like baby poop to me. Could not be me. I would not be caught dead in that. I well, I don't know. I guess I'm not allowed to speak on it because I pretty much only live in black. Um, So we don't do a whole lot of colors. And I just love I just got a new book. It's called Sice, and she calls it Skies. But I can't hate on it. Usually, when people mispronounce words like that we generally know, it is because they have only learned them from reading them and not from actually hearing them. Um, so there's that. Speaking of, I'm not going to show the clip in this because it's a really short clip, and I don't. Um, and we have other more important things to look at. One of the things that I do appreciate about reacting to Rosie is that sometimes I actually learn things. Unlike listening to Chantal and Amber, or Shani and Rev or Cobra or anybody, I actually learn things sometimes. And later in this live, she talks about MSG and the history of MSG, and that the issues that people have had with it, and signs saying, MSG free food and stuff, is actually um, kind of rooted in racism, and that it's trying to get away from that. I actually ended up reading 3 or 4 articles on it. It was actually pretty neat. I suggest you go do the same. She is one of the only ones that I react to that I walk away sometimes feeling like I learned something new. So I appreciate her for that. At least it's not all brain rot.
Just because the mod. Oh, nice. Yeah. I just thought I'd sit here and chit chat for a minute, and then we'll get started with the cooking. So we're gonna be making a red sauce. Oh, okay. Yeah. I don't know. Hello, Dizzy. Hello, Tangerine.
The dishes behind her are killing me. Ugh. I watch her and I want to panic clean her house and then come back and panic clean my house.
Yeah, I had a meeting today, like a business meeting. Went really well. We're gonna be, yeah. She commented on a video recently, so she's still around. Sometimes people miss lives and stuff. They're just, they're not able to hop in. But hello, Ghost of Kim. Coffee guy, keep the, oh, okay. Well, hey, edit, you're not a mod. Thank you. I appreciate it, but I got it. Hello, fat kid, cool. Hello. Because that's how infighting starts, when y'all start going at each other. Coffee, please don't engage. It's fine. So we love a good business meeting. Yeah. We're gonna have another one next week. I'm gonna be locking in some dates soon, and I will be traveling at some point in the near future, and that's all I'm gonna say. So it's things like this take a long time. So
we have a business meeting. We're going to be traveling. We're locking in dates. What do you guys think it is? Is she going to go on a reality TV show? I don't know that she would, because I don't know that she actually wants to lose the weight or put in the work that's required for like 600-pound life or 1,000-pound best friends or whatever. Because I think it's the same kind of situation with like Amber. Amber has been offered multiple television shows and she won't walk away from YouTube, and she does not want to do the work that it takes to be on those shows. Um, so we'll see. I don't know.
yeah. Yeah, but I can't give details, but probably not. If I go live, it'll be like in the hotel room up close where you can only see a white wall behind me, because y'all bitches be nosy. It's a business trip, because I'm not paying for the travel. It's for business. Yes, I do have a butterfly clip in my hair. Thank you, fat kid. It's a pretty interesting opportunity. So been in the works for a long time, honestly. But hey, Brooke. But fingers crossed, guys. Wish me luck. Hello, Foxy Roxy. I am pretty excited. I'm a bit terrified, to be honest with you. I'm a bit terrified, but I'm excited. Hey, Jen. It's me, Ghost. I got dared to change my name. Okay, nice. Yeah, thank you, Kaya. What are you talking about, Debbie? I was telling the person to not attack somebody. If you want to go be mad just for the sake of being mad, do that elsewhere, babe. I don't care. Bye. You said business meeting. I thought it was a business meeting. No, it's a.
She is so rude to her chat, and they kick people out so quickly. And I think she would do so much better if she approached it from the way that Amber does. Um, because, Foodie's numbers are dwindling very quickly. And some of that could be because of all the issues with exploiting the child and all of that stuff and how problematic she is. However, Amber's just as problematic, but she gets huge numbers and there's huge people in her chats and tons of people send her super chats. But the difference is that Amber realizes that any attention is good attention on YouTube. And so she allows those people to stay because that's interactions on her videos that allows the algorithm to see that more people are interacting with it. She also will gladly take your super chats, even if you're talking crap on her. And she will let you stay because her thought is if you care so much about what you're saying to me, you're going to pay to say it. I'm going to let you continue to say it. Which honestly, the other girls would very much benefit from, but they don't know if it's that they're not as delusional as Amber is, so they can't handle it, or what. But I think they would both benefit from, letting trolls hang around a little bit longer.
I had a real business meeting, like a virtual business meeting, yeah. And I have another one. They said they want to schedule it for next week, so to finalize the details. I just can't believe it's actually happening. Thank you, Edit. I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I appreciate that so much. What's the business? I don't know. Did most of your nails stay on? I've had to reattach my thumbs. This one, like I think it was 2 times. I've had to reattach the pinky on one and the middle finger on another. But still vibing with the nails. Love it. Yes. Let's keep the vibes up tonight. For real, for real. Thank you, Mia. Hi, Izzy. But it actually is. So I wish you all the good luck in the world. Thank you, Dizzy. I'm not sure. Oh, here we go. But it actually, okay, got it. I'm gonna probably, I use the meat sauce for a lot of stuff. I'm gonna freeze part of it because I'm gonna make a big, when I make sauce, I make like a vat of sauce, and so I'm gonna freeze part of it. Definitely gonna, you deserve the best even if you won't let us in on the secret. I can't contractually let you in on the secret.
Piqued my interest so much is that she's saying that it's been in the works for a while. She has to travel for it. It's a big deal, but she contractually cannot speak on it, which means she's already signed something. Um, and so what do you guys think this is? Is this another podcast? Um, is is this a reality show? Oh my gosh, guys, what if she's doing a dating show? What if she did like Love Island? Oh my gosh. She would be in love every 30 seconds with somebody new. It would be amazing. I would be there for every second of it. So that's pretty much all the talk about the business meeting. She does later randomly mention that she would love to be on certain reality shows. Um, but it's like a 30-second blip and it's not really even worth looking at. So we're gonna skip ahead. It would help if I could remember my numbers. We'll go right here. Oh, it helps if I
Wow,
hit play.
Uncle, that's nuts. I left my glasses somewhere for a while. You're good, Joanna. I was just giving you the context of that. So, but it's just so much. Let the speculation begin, right? You watch it on YouTube. Oh, okay. T. How do you season your ground beef? Depends on what I'm making. We'll be using a lot of garlic. I'm still limited on onion powder, so I won't be able to use as much of that as I want. Let's see. I have dishes in my sink, okay? I know, I'm aware. Like, what I find so annoying is, like, I am constantly cleaning my kitchen. And I love how reaction channels react to my cooking, but they don't acknowledge my streams. Like the other day, the morning that, I think it was the same day I made the empanadas, if not the day before, my morning stream was me cleaning my kitchen. I clean my kitchen all the time, and people act like my kitchen's disgusting because I have a day's worth of dishes in the sink. It's crazy.
First of all, your chat has an issue with how dirty your kitchen is. I don't care if the dishes are rinsed or not. And yes, you do clean your kitchen every 3 days. That is not the point. The point is that you want to be a professional YouTuber and you need to think about your kitchen and your house and your space as your set. And you need to treat it like a professional would treat it. That means cleaning your area. And on top of it, if you were not so focused on shoving as much food as you possibly can down your throat in the fastest time possible, you would be cleaning your dishes as you go. Have your dishwasher. I make sure my dishwasher is empty before I start cooking dinner. And as I am cooking dinner, I will rinse something off and immediately put it in the dishwasher. And by the time we are done eating dinner, my kitchen is spotless. It's not a big deal. But the thing is that you are lazy and you do not care enough. I cannot stress this enough. If you would treat this like a professional job and treat your kitchen and your space as if it was a set that needs to be at set standards, people would approach you very differently. You would also probably approach your chat very differently. Just my opinion, though. I've been wrong before.
You watch Doherty Dozen? Are you a fan?
You're a Andy fan. Although Doherty Doesn't
I
is
don't really
trash.
have any good slow cooker recipes. You're going to Chinese buffet. Well, I mean, I do whatever. Like, my opinions on the recent ALR situation. Well, is something new happened? Because I've already spoken my thoughts on her recently. I only asked because I just joined. I didn't know how long it'd been. Like, you're good, Sadie. You're fine. I was actually talking about somebody else's comment, not yours. Pretty good, actually. Oh, let me see. I'm joking, by the way. I mean, do what you want. Yeah. Do you want to gossip? Hee hee. Gossiping is fun sometimes, especially when it's lighthearted and it's not.
We cannot go one stream without mentioning Amber and how she's friends with Amber and how she supports Amber. And try hard. She cannot get close enough to Girl World. Like she has been orbiting the outer rims of it for so long, and the longer she orbits, the more that gravity is just sucking her in, and she cannot get enough of it. But she also has to act like she doesn't want to be here because nobody wants to react to a tryhard. Well, except me apparently because I'm here.
Not like nasty or malicious. You're good, Rat Pack. Yeah. I don't really have anything new to say. Thank you, coffee. OMG, read the synchronicity key. What is that? Yeah. I get that. Brat Pack. I just don't want to spend every live talking about Amber. I'm my own person. We're friendly. I've got no
There we are. Every live stream.
beef with her, you know. But I don't want to spend every live talking about her. That's not my.
Then don't talk about her. It's that easy. You've now said that you don't want to talk about her, so don't mention her again.
My goal. It's so funny how you manage to go live all the time and enjoy it while. You know, I gotta be honest with you, law offices. I know a lot.
We did not even last 30 seconds. Not even. I have never seen anybody fail so quickly.
A lot of y'all don't fuck with her at all in any capacity. But I will say this because I haven't said this publicly yet. In the past several months, she has rescheduled 2 lives. And I know that she had a history of being flaky. But when she started the members only live, she was super consistent for a long time. She rescheduled 1 live and she got lambasted. She got put to the flames for it. And then I saw the most recent community tab posts that she made when she missed the live, and she told me why she missed the live privately. And she's allowed to. I don't even.
Because we're best friends because I'm part of Girl World, in case you didn't know. Me and Amber are best friends. Did you know? I don't want to talk about her, but me and Amber, we're best friends. Wasn't sure.
Have a set schedule. I just am frequently live, so y'all get me when you get me, and it's pretty often. So that's that on that for me. Like, I don't even have a set schedule. And then she posts her new schedule, and the comments were disgusting. I was like, good God. Like she can't breathe without criticism. Like, and I think that's why people end up like wanting to defend her a lot, is because like if you.
Nobody wants to defend her. Alexis even gave up defending her. You are the only one because it gets you what you want. It gets you attention. That's why you waited until her live stream started, when all this drama started. You waited until the live stream had started and she had set everything for the chat to buy your subscription to her channel so that you made sure that your name popped up. You were the first name she saw that she was like, oh, Ricky. You, all of y'all are so manipulative and scheming. It is insane.
You know, were using any sort of nuance, and you were like thinking on a more like critical thinking based level, you can criticize the behaviors that deserve criticism without nitpicking the most stupid shit 24/7. That's how I feel about it. But when it comes to that part of it, like it's been twice as far as like my memory serves. So it's like she went months consistent, but people act like if she misses 1 live, she's like scamming her members, and it's like that's not how that works.
1 Live is not scamming your members. However, since you would like to talk about nuanced and critical thinking, if we would actually look at her live stream, she canceled 2 of them that people were paying for. Yes. But then on top of it, she would get on those live streams and you would spend 45 minutes to an hour throughout the stream. Like, once you combined all the times together, it would be 45 minutes to an hour staring at her ceiling. She would not even engage with her audience. Then the rest of the time, those people are there paying to see you. They are spending their time and their money on you. And instead of being thankful for that and grateful for that, she would sit there, talk, and then she'd be like, ugh, can I get off of this live stream yet? Oh, only 1 more hour, guys. Oh, only 20 more minutes, guys. Only 5 more minutes, guys. She made her audience feel as if they didn't matter, as if it was an inconvenience. And then on top of that was making them stare at her ceiling for long periods of time. That is the issue. That is why everybody's upset. She may as well have missed everything. It just is what it is. She treats her audience horribly. And that is the one difference. And I do want to be honest about how I feel and what I think, but one of the things that I am going to say that Rosee has going for her is that Rosee shows up for her live streams. She genuinely seems to engage with her chat. She genuinely seems to care about some of the people that are in there, especially her mods. I have watched her speak very kindly to some of them. She also is engaged the majority of the time, unless she gets up from her seat to go and like grab something and bring it immediately back. We are not staring at the ceiling. We are not sitting here for 15 minutes being like, "Where'd Rosee go? We can't find Rosee." She has that going for her. I will give her props for that because she does engage and she works very hard at this. Amber does not. So defending her on that account is not a good look at all.
When you become a member on a channel, you're there to support them.
You are there to support them, but you are also there to get what you are paying for. And if what I am paying for is to have your face on my screen for 2 hours on a particular day, I expect that. I don't expect to get 1 hour of your face with you also being shitty to me and then making me stare at your ceiling for an hour. That's the difference. That's where the scam comes in, and that's where people get irritated because people are paying good money to be there. And on top of it, the only reason that Amber gets to live the life that she lives is because of the audience that she has and the money that they pay. And she needs to understand that and be grateful for it.
Anyway. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know ASL. That's good. I know you were having a hard time seeing, especially when you poured all the marshmallows on the counter last week. Nothing, it was all a misunderstanding, but still got cooked. Oh, God. No, I don't live by myself. Okay.
That pile of dishes.
Yeah, what stresses me out more, no offense to you, 50 Shades of Beige, is y'all pointing it out to me. Because I know they're there. They're going to get taken care of. I cook a lot. I have a lot of dishes.
I cook a lot. I have a lot of dishes. My kitchen's clean. It's how it works. Even when I make insanely complex recipes from the 1800s, if you do not understand how complex that is, please try one for yourself. My kitchen is clean because I am an adult and I behave as an adult. A teenager, a child, is the one that does things and then piles it and then walks away until they are made to deal with it later. You are made to deal with it later when you need dishes. I do not know how many live streams I have sat down to and you're like, "Oh, where's my big pan? Where's my big bowl? Oh, I guess I need to wash it." You wash it when you need it. You don't wash it because it's the responsible thing to do. That's the issue. And clearly, your chat, the people who support you, the people who are paying you with their time, also have an issue. So maybe, I don't know, take that to heart. Consider it.
I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm the only one that does the dishes in the house, so.
Remember that. She's the only one that does the dishes in the house.
What the fuck? Oh, you've got to be fucking shitting my dick. Oh, god damn it. There's no way.
Upset and Panic Rosee has to be one of my favorite versions of Rosee, just saying. The existential dread that is just oozing out of her body. It is insanely entertaining.
I don't even know how to explain what's happening right now.
With words.
There's no way.
That angry roll is everything. We've got to see it again.
I don't even know how to explain what's happening right now.
We've got to fully take it in for all the glory that it is, guys. Oh my god. Get it, girl. Come at me, bro. Ah! I would not want that flying at me when she was upset with me.
You know, it does. I mean, that's why I do it the way I do it. Like, I spray off the excess food and stuff. So that way, if they do sit there for a day or two, it's not a big deal. And then I deal with them when I deal with them.
Your chat is still having an issue with the mess, so it bothers them. And you are just explaining why you are lazy and making excuses. Just say, I'm not a responsible adult. This isn't even my house. These aren't even my dishes. So I don't feel it necessary to care for them. It's real simple. It's entitlement is what it comes down to.
So I had to just text my brother because I'm gonna go deal with it. But not only is the door in our garage wide fucking open and has been all day, which means thank God I live in a safe neighborhood. But that this has never happened before. But there's a wasp currently flying in the roof of my garage. So I have to. I just closed the door because I don't want it to fly in here, and I have to go walk past it to close the door. But then that leaves the wasp in there, and I'm pissed. I always wash my hands before I go live when I'm gonna cook. I also deep cleaned under my fingernails when I showered because, oh my god, I can't stand shit under my nails. Yeah, but I'm a little more freaked out that that door's been open all day and I had no idea. I have no idea, Firestar. Yeah, and I will be washing my hands. Like, it's fine. I'm a little concerned about my garage situation.
I'm concerned about my garage situation. It is a door that is open that leads out to her backyard, which is fenced in, so probably nobody from the street even knew that the back door was open. And it is a wasp. I, the amount of drama over this is just insane to me.
I just opened the door again and where'd the wasp go? Did it go back outside? Oh my god, wait, did it go back outside? Oh my god, please be outside.
Our fearless warrior has stepped into an alternate dimension to fight the ultimate evil waspikin. Check back here. Same time, same place, next week, to see if she will survive. Come back to us, Rosee! Yell if you need help! These cliffhangers are horrendous, guys.
Yo, I got so fucking lucky, dude. Oh my god, I'm so glad I just closed the door. That was the right move. I got so lucky, it just went back outside. Oh. Yeah, safety issue. Yeah, it wasn't the garage door, like the, the, like, when the vehicle goes through, it's like the door in the garage. Georgina, hello! We're not doing a garage tour. Yeah, it's not it. I didn't see the wasp anywhere. But yeah, I didn't want to kill it, so it flew away. I didn't hurt the wasp.
No wasps were harmed in the filming of this documentary.
Yeah, I know. That's why I texted him. He seemed confused. The wasp is the booby trap. No.
Okay, this next part was a little scary for me to watch. And as it's happening, I'll explain why. So we see her, she's talking, she's fine, she's reading chat.
Like, that door, thankfully, isn't even visible from, like, the road, but still, that's just dangerous.
Okay, and she is fully zoned out. And she is zoned out until 52 minutes and 22 seconds. And if you'll watch, she'll shake her head, and then her eyes kind of droop a little bit. And it was very eye-opening for me to watch, but also a little scary. See, watch
Sorry, I just zoned out really hard.
Her eyes droop again.
Pica is usually from vitamin mineral.
And it takes her a while to kind of get back to normal. The reason that was so scary for me is that I deal with focal seizures. So I don't shake, but my seizures, I actually get trapped in my body. And so I sit and I will zone out and I just stare and I can't move. Can't talk, I can't move. Occasionally I can blink very slowly. But in the process of that, I am literally trapped inside because even though I'm not seeing anything with my eyes and I can't move, I can hear everything around me. I can feel it if somebody touches me. Um, and that's exactly what mine look like. And so it's kind of scary. I don't know if she's ever been checked for a seizure disorder. It can also happen as you get heavier, um, because it's harder for oxygen to get to your brain, blood flow, all of that. And a lot of that can contribute to having seizures, because that's what contributed to mine, was lack of blood flow to a certain area of my brain when I had my strokes. But that's 100% what it looks like. So it was a little shocking to see, um, to say the least.
Mineral deficiency. I can't even eat on the. You're locking it when you're done, because that freaks me out a little bit, to say
What
the
up,
least.
Levi? So Broski's home.
Well, I hope so. There is a hole in the ceiling, so let's hope not. But if it does, it probably will die of suffocation. Yeah. Not right now, just whenever. If you could be a doll and unload the dishwasher, I'd love you 5 ever, but other than that, no.
Did you unload the dishwasher? I thought she was the only one who does dishes. If she's the only one that does the dishes, has anything to do with them, why is she asking him to touch them? Lazy. And she's not the only one that does them. I guarantee that.
Little chokers. Like I can't even wear short necklaces, like sensory wise. Like people give me so much shit, cause like even to me, like this t-shirt's kind of high for me. Like when things get close to my neck, I feel like I'm being suffocated. Like I can't handle the feeling. It's like 100% like a sensory issue for me. Um, which is just so annoying when people give me so much shit about like, cause I do wear like lower cut stuff sometimes, just cause like it's what I like to wear, and it's the most comfortable for me. People get so pissed about it. Telling your age, queen, who, me?
People get upset about the shirts that you wear because, first of all, there is a difference in a v-neck shirt. Like, I have a crew neck on today. A v-neck would be here or here. You wear like plunging necklines. Um, but on top of it, you wear them in such a way and you sit in such a way that when people are scrolling through, there are sometimes that it looks like you are literally sitting naked in your live stream. And then on top of it, you sit in such a way. You will, and guys, I am so sorry for this. There's a reason I wore a high t-shirt today. She does not just sit. Her shirts are constantly falling off of her, but then on top of it, she goes up to the counter and you can watch her, and she will literally lift up on the counter so that everything's up in her face. And then on top of it, she sits and pushes everything together. Because if you look at how she looks right now in this t-shirt, girls are flapping in the wind. We're separated out. There's not cleavage. It looks like a butt crack running up to her neck. That is done on purpose. Then on top of that, you are in vertical live streams, which means children, because it goes to the shorts algorithm, children are scanning through there and they're like, there's a big naked fat bitch. Then you're not, but still, you've got almost all your tits out. That's the issue. That's the problem. If you want to look like that and do horizontals and make it harder for children to have access to you, by all means, I don't care. It is the vertical that happens, and then you sit there and you're like, well, I don't know why people have issues with it. That's why they have issues, but it is also what you do. You can wear low cut tops, and it's fine. However, you have to prop yourself up on the counter, you got to squeeze them together, and that is just what you do. I cannot tell you how many of your thumbnails, just going through the thumbnails, all I see is chin and boobs. That's it. And you do it on purpose because, honey, if you're not lifting them up on the counter and you're not swishing them together, this is what you look like. You don't have titties up in your face. That's the problem.
You're buxom like me, Rosie. How do you cope with haltered neck dresses? I very rarely wear them. Very rarely wear them. So I do take a small shortcut when I make red sauce. It's mostly entirely homemade, but I have these.
By mostly entirely homemade, she means that she ground beef and seasoned it. That's not mostly homemade at all. I sometimes I am shocked. I'm just shocked at the delusion. It's crazy to me.
Before I fuck up my clothes this time.
That kitchen is disgusting. We know the trash can's probably full because 90% of the time it is. And we also know that there's stuff piled all along that wall. I don't know how she makes it between the counter and that wall because of how far out they have stuff piled and how high up it is piled. I it, Maybe I'm just a neat freak. I don't know. Maybe I'm the only one. This gives me anxiety looking at it. And she just leaves it on display for everybody to see. She doesn't have to. She could set her camera up in such a way that people wouldn't have to see that. It wouldn't trigger anybody, it wouldn't upset anybody, but that's not the case. I have my camera set up so that you see my space that I am in, but it is set up this way so that my family can still walk through the house and still live their normal lives while I sit over here and talk to you guys. I cannot tell you how crazy it is and weird it is to have my family moving through the house and doing their own thing, and then have me just sitting over here pretty much talking to myself. I'm talking to a little shining light up there. Um, it's a little weird, but it makes me happy and brings me joy and pleasure, so I do it.
Oh God, are y'all arguing about the fucking dishes again? God damn. Yeah, I have heard that, Paula. I don't have any fresh carrots though. Thank you so much, Lazy. That just means a lot to me when people like are willing to see me for who I am. Do your damn dishes. Do your damn dishes, Joanna. Shit.
Mine are done, and mine also are on display for the entire internet to see.
Just like a family arguing about dishes. Yeah. I know. I'm just teasing. Look, if your dishes, this is not towards you, Joanna, okay? This is not towards you. But if you feel more words are hard. If you feel morally superior to me because your dishes are done right now and mine aren't, you're fucking kidding me. What was that? What was that? Where'd it go? Was that another onion skin? I thought I cleaned those up. I digress. The fuck was I saying? Anyway, I had visions. I had motive to go live this morning, but I had the meeting, so I decided not to, because I didn't really sleep last night.
It's not about being morally superior. It's about the fact that the majority of us are adults and we handle ourselves like adults, which means we do our dishes and we take care of our house as it needs to be taken care of. And we are not entitled to sit in a house that is not ours, using dishes that are not ours, and just leaving them in the sink. That's only you.
I ended up taking a little bit of a nappy nap. Not your.
Guys, I am so sorry about the vehicle noises. I have no idea who that is or whatever, but I'm so sorry. We're almost done, and then you won't have to hear it anymore.
No, Joanna, not you, babe. Not you. I lurked somewhere I shouldn't have lurked recently, and people were acting like I have the most disgusting kitchen on the planet, which is just not the reality. And tomato sauce is a pain, splatters all over the place, but still cold AF, right? I'll wash your dishes for you. Hell yeah. See? At least you're nice about it. Shit. At least 2 hours. I'm not tasting it for another 30 minutes, or 20 minutes now, but I wanna really get an idea of what it's gonna taste like before I make any adjustments. I have a dishwasher. Thank you, Kawis.
I hope all those
ridiculous.
I hope all those nails fall off and she'll stop thing.
I don't know if this fork is a great option for spaghetti. The cheese is like... There we go. Yeah, it's just not a big deal. Like, for me, it's just like, I'm just eating because I cooked it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not like on here to like mukbang or whatever.
Okay, she only cooks it because she can't do anything else, and we're still eating it. However, that is not a normal size portion, and I timed it. I will not make you guys watch the entire thing. I timed it, that entire bowl, and she had already started on it before I got to this clip. That entire bowl is gone in 6 minutes, but she is not doing it as a mukbang, and it just happens to be there because she just cooks it. Okay, most streams we watch her pre-game with a snack, then she gets peckish, then she has to taste as she's going along, and then we have a snack while it's baking or cooking, and then we eat the meal. Oh, and guess what? We have dumped cake. It's time for dessert. If that is not performative eating, if that is not a mukbang, I don't know what is. Because if she's only eating it because she's cooking it, why are we eating bagels? Why are we cramming chips in our mouths in handfuls? This is performative eating. It is still feeder content because the thing is that we look and we see the chat moving. Yes, there's people active in the chat. However, there are people lurking. People do not always comment. People do not feel as comfortable everywhere else on the internet as they do in Foodie Beauty's chat to go over there and say vile and disgusting things about children and feeding. It just is what it is. So that's all of it. We have fully finished that reaction. And she has announced that she's going live in an hour and a half. I cannot seem to catch a break or catch up, and I am trying so stinking hard. Um, However, I will think I'm going to make a small announcement. It's at the end of the video. Who sticks around for this long, anyways, to know? Since she is doing this business meeting and it's such a big opportunity and everything else, it has inspired me to do my own thing and to work on my own project. So I am going to start working on, it'll probably be a multi-part series, and it's going to be a deep dive on Rosee, because there's really not one that is conducive and easy to watch and walk away with all the information without having to sit through hours and hours and hours of live streams. So I think I'm going to start working on that because before our girl becomes crazy famous from her contractual business trip, whatever that's going to end up being. So I'm going to start working on that. And I am in between all of that, I'll still be here making other content for you guys. So I'm going to be busy. I'm sure you guys are busy. I thank you for spending this time with me. And until I see you next time, be good and behave yourself. And if you can't, at least make me proud and then put it on the internet so we can talk about it. I'll see you later.